Okay. Shalom Alaikum. This is me, Michelle 89, Jesus or Joshua. In this text, on this video, we will be going over Hebrews 4 verse 8 and analyzing it. When the King James said, "For if Jesus had given them wrath, then would he not have spoken of another day?" The LITV said, "For if Joshua gave them wrath, then he would not have afterwards spoken of another day." So, this represents the most modern translation. So, which one is correct? Is the King James correct, or is modern translation correct? Should it be Jesus or Joshua? Is there any reason to say Joshua? Or any reason to say Jesus? Well, the context indicates in 3 verse 17, speaking about the time when Israel tempted God in the wilderness and they sinned and carcasses fell in the wilderness. In verse 4 verse 2, it talks about the gospel preaching unto them, but the same gospel that was preached unto us. But it did not profit them because it was not mixed with faith. And 4 verse 6 said they did not enter into wrath, or enter into the wrath because of their unbelief, or in some Greek manuscripts, actually most manuscripts said disobedience. P46 says unbelief. In Hebrews 4 verse 11, it said encourages us to strive to enter into the wrath, lest we fall after their example of disobedience, or their example of unbelief. So the context indicates that it's referring to Joshua. Is there any linguistical, textual reasons for it to be Joshua or Jesus? Well, the Greek says Jesus, iota, eta, sigma, omicron, upsilon, sigma, which is in the nominus sacra form of the P46 it gives you, is iota, eta, sigma. Most of the time, however, when it references Jesus, when it speaks about Jesus, the Messiah, it says Ieson, representing the nominus sacra form as iota, eta, nu. Okay? Ieson. So it seems if we take this rule, if it's Joshua, we read Jesus, Jesus the Son, there should be no problem, right? Well, how about Hebrews 6:20, where it says Jesus in the Greek, but in the text says, whether the forerunner is for us, entered even Jesus, made a high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. Did Joshua become a high priest after the order of Melchizedek? Did he enter into the heavenlies? Or did he die in the land of Israel, fighting in the conquest of Canaan? Which one is it? The context here clearly indicates, if you read from chapter 7, verse 1, which comes immediately after this, it compares Melchizedek to the Son of Man, to Jesus. The whole context about Jesus, to have a place where, at least where it talks about Jesus, it's a Jesus. So the Greek gives you no clear answer whether this is Jesus or Joshua, or at least it seems to indicate Jesus then. So why should we translate Joshua? Just because, I guess, context, right? In the LXX, we read, and Joshua did as Moses said to him, and he went and set the army in array against Amalek, and Moses and Aaron and Ur went up to the top of the hill. The Greek word behind Joshua is the Iesus. Iota, eta, sigma, omicron, upsilon, sigma. Iesus. Which would be written in the nominus sacra form is iota, eta, sigma. Just as Hebrews 4:8 says. So, again, the Greek really leads you with the question on Should it be Jesus or should it be Joshua? Which one is it? Clearly, by context, it should be Joshua. It would appear to be Joshua. Is there any linguistical textual reason for us to translate it Joshua? Aramaic Peshitta to the rescue. It reads, Yeshua bar Nun. For if Joshua the son of Nun had given them rest, he would not afterward have spoken of another day. So here the Aramaic gives you concrete proof. It leaves you without any question as to who it is identifying, who is speaking of, that had not given them rest. And that was Yeshua bar Nun, Joshua, the son of Nun, the successor of Moses. So until next time, Shalom Aleichem.